It's hard to be good at something. It's even harder to be great at something. But the more you practice, the more you learn, and the faster you will be amazing at it. After all, sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something.
I love filming, but I do it alone. I don't have a team to help with writing or scripts or editing. It's all just me. I have this dream for what I would call the perfect video in my head. I know exactly what it's supposed to feel like, and my goal for every upload is to get one step closer to my own sense of perfection. A challenge I faced when creating these videos is creating the perfect atmosphere. I really struggle with music and lighting and color correction. I'll walk you through my process, and then you guys can either comment on ways to help or tag someone who can. Yeah, come on, it'll be fun. The first time I color corrected anything was about 4 months ago. I shot the entire project in Sony's S-Log 3 and had no idea what that even was. Since then I've watched a few videos on color correcting and downloaded several LUTs, but the color just never turns out exactly how I have envisioned. The color that I'm really looking for is that abstract warmth you get when you mix a Wes Anderson film with a Life of Riza video and you mix in a little Fujifilm just for fun. I'm sure that made no sense to like 70% of you, but for those of you who understand at least what I'm trying to say, how does that happen? I tend to move around to lots of different locations with lots of different lighting conditions. When it comes to editing, I try to get consistent color over perfect color. I have several different filming locations for every shoot, but I struggle to make them feel like they just belong together.
I am aware that post-production effects can only get you so far. If you have a certain look in mind, you really need to prepare on that on shooting days. You might notice that a lot of my videos take place outside. That's on purpose. I'm not good at lighting either. I understand 3-point lighting setups, and I know what Rembrandt is, but I'm working with these. The world I'm trying to make is vibrant and warm, but I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Are my lights too harsh? I want to add colored lighting to make the editing process easier, but then I lose the details in my face.
The little noodle inside of my brain is telling me, get a softbox, but I'm not sure. Don't get me wrong, I'll still look up videos and tutorials. It's just pretty difficult because I'm still kind of unaware what the problem is. I don't know how to play the piano. As cool as it would be for me to sit here and score every single video I make. That took 2 hours.
I've gone down the YouTube copyright-free rabbit hole. It takes hours to find music for the final edit, and it's usually just good enough and not, this is perfect for the scene.
I know about services like Academic Sound or Artlist, but they're pretty expensive, and I'm a bit hesitant, so let me know. I've talked about this before in a previous video, but something I really respect about professional filmmakers is their ability to just transport you into their world. I like to sometimes imagine this camera as this magical artifact that can transport the viewer into an alternate world that is handcrafted by the cinematographer. It's what I try to do with these videos, to bring you into Andy's world.
Filmmaking is hard, and it's way easier to get caught up in what I can't do versus what I can do. I know this sounds cliche and silly, but the journey of being a filmmaker isn't linear. Everyone is on their own timeline and has strengths and weaknesses. But we're all dreamers and we're all storytellers. We are all blossoming with ideas, and we are the ones that watch them take shape and come together. I guess each project is one step forward to achieving my never-ending quest for perfection. But I've come to realize that perfection isn't a destination. It's a pursuit fueled by passion and collaboration. That's what this video is about, after all, an invite for you to join me on this journey. Share your wisdom and your experiences and your creativity. I'm not on here in search of an audience. I'm here in search of a community.